Man, do you like podcasts? Well then,
welcome to
No Gimmicks Needed.
So, what do you guys want to talk about?
this is the Nerd Coalition. Enjoy the show. So my problem was with the press conference. Journalists from USA Today, I believe it was USA Today, and once again, I've said this before, I'll say it again, they need to stop having these press conferences. Triple H is just not ready for these press conferences, and they're complete bullshit, and they keep having them anyway. And since this guy, he's a journalist, and you know, you gotta be a journalist and ask the hard-hitting questions, even though journalism has been shit since even this past election cycle, as we have seen. But he asked the hard question like, hey, you see R-Truth came back tonight, and then there was a response, and the crowd was loving it, and then, you know, for all the stuff that's been going on this week about the release, did you guys bring it back, time to a new deal? What was going on? Did y'all know about this? Did y'all didn't? So Triple H said, well, you know, that was a really good question. And I had to say that, did you watch the show? Did you enjoy it? It was all part of the show. Bullshit. Complete bullshit. Ron Killing, R-Truth, went on social media and said, no work. His son went on there and said, listen, stop the cap. Stop the lying, Triple H. There was another tweet also that I don't know if it was. I think R-Truth responded to it. I actually screenshot it so I can read it out. Because at first I thought it was all R-Truth, but it's kind of like linked to R-Truth. So I don't know if it was him about to be not, but the account says lovely. This is black woman on here, and then it has that long line. You know, I don't know how Twitter works, all like that. It has these long lines connected to Ron Killings, and this is what the whole thing says.
Mm-hmm.
It says, "I'm gonna say this and be done." Wrestling as
you talking about Lovely Laveau?
Yeah. So who is she?
Yeah. She's just like a wrestling, like she does a wrestling podcast with most of the time she do it with Ice Cube.
Oh, O'Shea.
Son and two other people, but she's like real popular in the wrestling, like in the internet wrestling community. She's one of the normal people in the wrestling community as far as like influencers and all that go.
Yeah. So she posted this, said, I'm gonna say this and be done. Wrestling as a collective, fans and wrestlers together in capitals use their voices to help a black man to help get a black man's job back in less than a week. That's why the how is important to me. 22 million views and broken hearts. Change was made, period. And Ron Killings has said, no cap, hashtag we want truth was seen, heard, felt, and understood. Believe me when I say this. I love everyone of y'all to death. We made history together. So I had I really wanted to read that tweet because you know what pissed me off, because first of all, the whole Triple H thing he was saying there was complete bullshit, and I could tell he was upset about it. I could tell that there are people that work in the arena that's upset about this whole thing. You know how I can tell that? Have you seen the new Ron Killings shirt on WWE Shop right now?
No.
Okay, let me tell you this. That new shirt,
I can pull it up. Go ahead.
Yeah,
I'm looking at it right now.
$44.99. No T-shirt has ever been $44.99. They already trying to sabotage this man already. And so after they got a free shipping thing on there, so you paying $50 almost for a T-shirt. So it automatically tells you that they are already trying to self-sabotage this man because because they felt as though that the fans hijacked him for what they wanted to do. And here's the thing. I can tell you, Triple H, they may love R-Truth backstage, and he may be good. I mean, he may be, whatever the case may be, but they don't look at him or view him, and hell, to be honest with you, not in these past 2 weeks, did we view him in the light of CM Punk, John Cena, Jey Uso, Seth Rollins, Braun Breaker, Gunther, like any of these top stars that they felt as though that would make fans, rally out of their, like to rally behind them to be able to get this stuff going. But you recognize it don't always be the top guys. Because as the wrestling fans, I think we feel as though the top guys going to be safe. It be the underdogs. We did this for Rusev. We did this for R-Truth. We did this for Daniel Bryan. They have done these things to when the underdog, when they feel as though that the underdog is like, we did this for Naomi.
Mm-hmm.
We did this for all of these underdogs that have been underutilized. And feel as though that they need to get their flowers too. R-Truth been there. R-Truth, people don't understand. R-Truth was there during the Attitude Era. People keep forgetting about K-Quit and Road Dogg Get Rowdy. That was 2000. That was 2000. K-Quit was there from late 99. Like, if you're talking about when he first in developmental, and going all the way into 2002 or 2001 and 2 when he left and went to TNA and came back in 2008 and been there ever since. 17 years straight. And I've said this last week, the amount of shit that they have given R-Truth to do, he found a way to make it work. Now, I don't know if you heard my video last week, but I thought I broke it down. I was like, because I can understand why you personally be mad. Because R-Truth is so fucking talented in what he does, but they just be having him shucking and jiving out there. And I can understand us as black men. Because, first of all, it shouldn't take Kevin Nash to come out and say, why y'all got this man out here cooning? Because black people going to look at him and they just want somebody to, be inspired by. Why is Kevin Nash saying that shit? But that's how we be feeling. R-Truth is mad talented, and then they be having him out there shucking and jiving. And he just always take the shit that he has and make it work. But he's so beloved backstage. And it ain't like the wrestling fans just out there just saying we want Truth. Them in the backstage, Rhea Ripley, Kevin Owens, Natalya, Road Dogg, everybody was like, yo, we capping for this guy. Hard. It shouldn't happen like this. And Triple H just did not, he don't view R-Truth that way. And then they probably look like, according to some reports, R-Truth has been ignoring their calls all week. Until Nick Khan stepped up and personally went in there and was like, yo, we can work out a deal. Because me personally, I was like, look, I understand R-Truth's 53 years old. Don't look it, but he's 53 years old. And I understand there ain't much y'all can do with R-Truth, but I was like, don't release the guy. At least give him a Legends contract. Y'all can give him a Legends contract. Shit, X-Pac got a fucking Legend contract. Why can't y'all give R-Truth a Legend contract?
That ass, though.
So why was that so hard? It's like you just give him a Legend contract so he can stay around, and he can still be around. And I'm just like, but he ain't got, because he's older. Even though that man can still hit a split. And it's crazy. And he catches over, and he gets over. Like, even when last year, even when R-Truth comes out, he comes out his rap, people still say what's up. At WrestleMania in Philly, we was all saying what's up when he was coming out there. He's still beloved by the fans. So, to just the way you handled it, it rubbed everybody the wrong way. So, him coming back, I don't know what the deal's going to be. I don't know how they're going to capitalize on it, but seeing his shirt up on WWE Shop, I was like, y'all automatically trying to sabotage this man already. $44 for a shirt. Because I knew when he came out with that Ron Cena shirt, because I knew I wanted to buy one, that thing was going to be selling. And I think they mad by that. He's not supposed to be this popular. He ain't supposed to be loved by the fans this way. Why do people do this? Like, I have to believe that they think like that. And to be honest with you, if it wasn't for him and Logan Paul, that main event was dog water. If it wasn't for them two, especially Truth coming out at the end, it was dog water. Now, this obviously, to me, sets up some kind of program.
Well, I can hear it.
Huh? That's what you was hearing?
Yeah, that's what I was hearing.
And everybody popped when he came back. And then this may set up a program. Maybe he has a one-off match because he's not going to win a title. I don't see a Truth winning the title, but him going back to Ron Killings, maybe him having a more serious role and not being, the shucking and jiving comedic guy. He can go out there and do something. You can actually have a decent program. You can even do this at Night of Champions at the end of the month between him and Cena. You can do something like that because the fans clearly are behind this guy. But the way that their press conference came off, the way they put that shirt up on there, I was like, y'all clearly want to sabotage this man and be like, hey, y'all want the forces to bring back R-Truth? Well, then here's your R-Truth. Here's your Ron Killings. Now, pay all this money, and then they can sit there and make the excuse to say that, well, he not selling anything. But you know what the crazy thing is? Fans will buy that shirt. Marks will buy that shirt. Thank God for Zip Payment and Klarna, because I think I would get that shirt just to support R-Truth and pay it over 4 months. Or, excuse me, over a month, like every 2 weeks. I believe I would do that. Easy. So, that kind of stuff just frustrates me. I'm glad that he's here because, once again, for those who don't know, even though I said it in my short, his contract wasn't expired. He wasn't released yet. His contract, he wasn't going to renew his contract. We never knew when R-Truth's contract was up. He still works there. We didn't know if it was going to be up in the end of June, if it was going to be up in July. He still works there, but he was going to just let him go back in the foreground. And once again, they're not going to give R-Truth got this love and support, but the Miz and Carlito ain't getting the same kind of love. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But he was still there, and I don't know how they going to rework it, whatever the case may be, but the man is loved, and it shouldn't have ended that way. So seeing him come back and Money in the Bank, I just like, even if this is going to be his retirement year, and they're like, hey, next year we'll put you in the Hall of Fame, or in 2 years we'll put you in the Hall of Fame, whatever the case may be, and let him go out the way he wants to go out, or give him a good send off, then do that. But the way they got rid of him or tried to release him last week, no. It wasn't like that. And shit, this may turn to the Summer of Truth or the Summer of Ron Killings. And he got the potential to be able to do that. Can you hear me, Q-Flow?
Yeah, I hear you. My computer died.
Oh, it's okay. Same thing go here. So, yeah, I saw that about the R-Truth thing. So, from the man of the revolutionary, your whole thoughts about this, the press conference, and now seeing that shirt. Like, I never got a chance to talk to you about your feelings about this whole R-Truth thing in the first place.
Yeah, I thought it was BS because, like, bro, I don't know. It felt weird. And then for y'all to come out and act like, oh yeah, nah, y'all, this was all work. Dog, we not stupid, bro. We was born that night, not last night. You feel me? Like, y'all was wrong. All right, it's all right. We knew y'all was wrong. Y'all was wrong. So. It is what it is. Welcome back, Truth. You feel me? I mean, if y'all was just going to reverse some wrongful terminations, I mean, what's my baby name? Jakara. You feel me? Yeah. She ain't doing nothing at the moment. Give her a phone call if you want. I'm just saying, if we reversing terminations, and then also, Nikita don't really need a job. Y'all can get rid of her. So, whatever. I don't know. I'm glad he's back, though. I feel like they definitely handled this very poorly, especially to a legend like R-Truth. You feel me? He deserves way more respect than that. So,
yeah, I agree. Look, I'm happy to see that he came back and Money in the Bank, but yeah, that press conference, and it's like y'all gonna try to sabotage him. I think the fans, because they love him so much, they will find a way to purchase that new shirt and whatever they got coming out. But to have that thing at like $44, like it's like, just like you said, this TKO thing is insane. All this money grabbing shit is insane. Because even though some things wrestling be fun, but in order for wrestling to be fun, I still want to be able to go to the events. I shouldn't have to pay a car note or rent just to go to a wrestling event. I shouldn't have to sit there and try to save upwards anywhere between $500 to $1,000 just to go to a Monday Night Raw. It shouldn't be like that. It really shouldn't.
Did you see that video? The dude was talking. He was debating on going to Raw. Dude was debating on going to Raw or what was that AEW that just happened?
Dynamite.
What was that AEW event that just happened? They have a
Double or Nothing.
He was debating going to Double or Nothing or Raw. The Double or Nothing tickets the Raw tickets in the nosebleeds was close to $500. The Double or Nothing on the floor was like $100.
That's crazy.
And that's their WrestleMania. Like, I'm like, bro, TKO, y'all are killing. Now y'all going back to Vegas. Y'all took it away from New Orleans. I mean, New Orleans had plenty of them, so whatever. But still, y'all took it away from New Orleans to go back to Vegas. Yeah, this is bullshit. This is bullshit, bro. And I kind of seen it because it's like, man, whatever influence UFC got over TKO, y'all gotta cut it the hell out. Cause that's some real UFC shit, bro. Just keep doing it. That's all UFC do is go to Vegas. They might go to Jersey once or twice. They might go out the country once or twice, but they just stay in Vegas. And I feel like TKO is trying to make WWE model the UFC thing, and I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't like that shit neither. Like, once again, depending on how this rivalry between Triple H and The Rock can be, you know, I've told y'all when The Rock first got on the board, I'm like, tell y'all this right now, I can see The Rock push Triple H out in the coming years. I can see it because of how they don't be feeling each other. They put all that shit together for the camera. They did not like each other like that. But we want truth. Truth is back. I'm happy for it.